Going in depth here on Fox Carolina News, tomorrow marks the Army's 250th birthday, and there will be a celebration in Pickens County. And for much more on that celebration and the overall birthday of the Army, we're joined by Staff Sergeant Justin Warren, as well as co-president of the West Point Society and retired Lieutenant Colonel in the Army, Paul Bethea. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your service, most importantly. Staff Sergeant, let's go and start with you. 250th birthday. You think about the history of the Army, but the individuals that make up the Army are so significant, so important, the brave men and women. What do you want people at home to recognize about this birthday and the significance of it?
Well, Justin, thank you for having us. I guess the main significance of this birthday is it's been 2.5 centuries that the Army has fought and defended for this country. And that's what makes this birthday that much more significant, as well as for tomorrow's event, we're actually getting to be a part of the next generation of future soldiers and watching them take the oath of enlistment.
Yeah, because you will be swearing in some future soldiers.
Correct, yes, my commanding officer from the Greenville Recruiting Company, correct.
That's great. Mr. Bethea, one of those things where you graduate from West Point, co-president of the West Point Society, you see it from the ground up, what this Army has become. What do you want people at home to know about what you've seen in your experiences, especially as Lieutenant Colonel?
I think the most important thing for me, Justin, has been the ability of our Army to incorporate people in their skills and their talents, and also to embrace gender, And so all that has really grown in the 50 years that I've been associated with the U.S. Army. So I think the Army is an evolving organization and institution that's continuing to look and strive to be a better organization and to serve our nation. Bottom line.
Talk about that service. Anyone who may be considering joining the Army, what's that pitch to them about serving?
Yeah, absolutely. Best decision I ever made. I often, people learn that I've been in the Army and they say, hey, thank you for your service. And my response always is, it was a pleasure. It really was. And it really was a good experience for me. Now, it's not necessarily for everyone, but for the vast majority of us that join the military, whether you're in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marine Corps, it's typically a great experience, and I would encourage people to do it. I have never had anybody come to me and say, I joined the military and I wish I had never done it. Most everyone comes to me and says, I joined the military and it was the best thing I ever did. So I think that's what the message is, it's an opportunity. Grasp that opportunity.
Staff Sergeant, you agree?
I do agree with that. Yeah. I think it's a great stepping stone of becoming a leader. Whether male or female, the Army is great at creating leaders. And again, I believe that the Army is great at creating a better future for yourself and your family as well.
That ceremony, we'll have the details here in just a little bit when it comes to that celebration in Pickens County set for tomorrow. But one of those things where you're going to be swearing in those future soldiers, what's going to be your message to them?
My message to them is, no matter what, take pride in what you're doing, because what you're doing, only 2% of America does, and that is serving this country in the United States Army. So take pride in what you're doing, and no matter what, look ahead. And yeah.
Mr. Bethea, what about you?
I think grasp the opportunity. That's number one, and then realize that you don't know where you're going to serve. You don't know how you're going to serve. Okay, and that's part of the mystery and the evolution of your experience while you're in the military. But grasp that opportunity, and it'll take you somewhere, and it'll make you something different. Okay, and you'll get a chance, I believe, to grow, and that's the most important thing. That you'll get a chance to grow. And I think the other thing is, no matter what your talents and skill sets are, you're going to find that the military is a creative work environment. And I can't tell you how often we have to be innovative. And I just would encourage people to take the opportunity.
And I think lastly here, for people at home, what can they do to help celebrate this birthday of the Army?
Go ahead, Justin.
Well, you can come out to the event.
That's right.
The event is going to be amazing. We're going to have a cake cutting. There's going to be hamburgers served. A great ceremony that is planned to not only celebrate the future soldiers swearing in, but also the military veterans within our community. So just coming out and showing support, I think, is more than enough to celebrate this Army's birthday.
just take the time to be proud of your nation and your armed forces. Tomorrow is our birthday, okay? But it's also Flag Day, so put out your American flag.
We got there flying behind you.
That's
so,
it.
gentlemen, looking forward to that ceremony. It's going to be in Central there in Pickens County tomorrow afternoon. Looking forward to it. We'll have all those details for you on our website, foxcarolina.com. Again, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Justin.